Jewish noises!
Let me tell you about a movie so confusingly awful, it makes the room look like Citizen Kane. It's called Cool Cat Saves the Kids. And no, this isn't satire. This is a real movie with real adult people who made real adult decisions to put this on film. You've got Cool Cat, a guy in a nightmare fursuit that looks like he escaped from a Chuck E. Cheese fever dream, teaching kids about bullying. Only problem is, I learned more about existential dread than I did about schoolyard ethics. Every scene feels like a cry for help. Then there's Daddy Derek, who directs, writes, stars in, and possibly funded this disaster with a magic checkbook from the Twilight Zone. Watching him interact with Cool Cat is like watching your uncle talk to the toaster, because he's off his meds again. And the editing? Imagine a fifth grader discovered Windows Movie Maker and started experimenting right after a Red Bull binge. Smash cuts, awkward pauses, and music so aggressively stock it should come with watermark tattoos. I swear, if this movie saved the kids, it's only because they fled in terror. But you know what? I had a great time. It's a train wreck that loops back around to brilliant comedy. Unintentionally, of course. 10 out of 10. Would subject my enemies to it again. Cool Cat saves the kids. Yes, the cinematic equivalent of being locked in a primary school assembly with a man in a fursuit yelling about bullying. This is culture now, apparently. A man in a bright orange cat costume, teaching children moral lessons via inexplicable narrative choices, aggressive jump cuts, and the haunting presence of Eric Estrada. You see, on the surface, it's just a poorly made educational film. But if we peel back the layers, like the soggy onion of society, it's really about the collapse of modern authority figures. Cool Cat is the new messiah in this low-budget moral wasteland. Parents, absent or incompetent, teachers, ineffectual, police, present only as a sort of spectral force. It's Cool Cat who delivers justice, who speaks the truth, who, let's not forget, writes in his anti-bullying diary. Because nothing says cool like journaling your civic interventions in crayon. And then there's Butch the bully. Butch. A child so cartoonishly evil, he might as well be a Dickens character. But what if he is the only sane one in this nightmare? Maybe he sees through the facade, the performative goodness, the garish anthropomorphic prison we're all trapped in. Maybe he's rebelling not against kindness, but against the inanity of it all. So, deeper meaning? It's a nihilistic allegory of power, surveillance, and societal decay, wrapped in a fursuit, with a soundtrack that sounds like it was made on a Casio keyboard in a padded cell. Mate, Cool Cat Saves the Kids is deep. Like, it's not just a film, it's an experience. It's like if David Lynch dropped acid with Mr. Tumble and decided to take on the American education system. Cool Cat? He's not just some big orange cat, yeah? He's the id, the pure, unfiltered, neon orange force of positivity. He's what I'd be if I wasn't constantly being crushed by debt and societal expectations. He wakes up and just decides to save the kids. Doesn't even question it. That's alpha energy. And Butch the bully? That kid's not a villain, he's the system, man. Always trying to drag you down, cyberbully you, steal your lunch money, and generally harsh your vibe. He's like Twitter with legs. And Cool Cat? Cool Cat's the block button. He's your inner peace in a world full of haters. Also, side note, Maria. She gets cyberbullied for being nice. Like, what the hell? That's society in a nutshell, innit? Try to be a decent person and boom. Digital shank in the back. And the dad, Derek Savage, he's in it playing himself. That's like meta. That's like God showing up in the Bible and going, yeah, I wrote this bit. Pretty sick, right? It's a post cinema. It's like so bad it loops around and becomes art again. Like those t-shirts with wolves howling at the moon. Ironically cool. But then you wear it long enough and suddenly you're just cool.
Someone by the name of Rabid Waffles, who I actually know about because I did a video responding to one of their videos 2 years back, which we will explain later, They comment, Valerie Flowers is the best YouTuber. I'm his biggest fan. He really entertains me with his videos. What a guy.
Hilarious and original.